Bolland for we're heading for Eulo. There's a camp on the river there we're going to look at, and just to see how wet it is. If it's not too wet, we'll probably stay there the night. If it looks pretty muddy and still, we'll probably go to Thargomindah and stay at the caravan park there. Yeah, it's got away reasonably early. It's about 6:30, not quite 6:30, so it's pretty good. Well, we'll see where we end up this afternoon. Yeah, we just pulled up for Smoko at Calamala, or late breakfast I guess it is. We're going to go walk up to the bakery. It's our first bakery we've had, and yeah, as usual, Rufus runs into one of his old mates. He's had a couple of photos taken here with him. Nice little park here. Yeah, we're just coming to Eulo now. We're planning on camping just the other side of town. There's a free camp. We've just got to pull up and make sure it's not too wet, so it gets a bit boggy. Got the Eulo Queen pub up here, a bit of an iconic pub. Yeah, it is a little water line around, so we won't be able to get here. That's where they had the full neck race, lizard race. It's just in there, but they've stopped it now. Frilly up there. There's old mate going. It's got no indicators, I don't think. A little bit wet in here, not too bad. I'll find a spot to park up, I reckon. Caravans up there. Well, it's been wet in here, bad, isn't it? Well, this is going to be our camp for tonight. Just our Eulo over the Paru River. It's been wet in here the last few days, but yeah, we'll only spend the night here, then we'll head off to Thargo tomorrow. We'll book in and make sure we can get in. It's really nice. That's the river just over there, but over the other side of the river it's really nice, but there's not really any room over there. We'll go down for a walk later on and I'll take some photos of the river. It's pretty nice. Yeah, the flies are nice too. They're thicker. Old mate over there with his camper van. A few caravans around. Old Jaco there. The leader caravan over there. A couple all over the other side of the road. And there's one right at the back behind us somewhere in the bush. Yeah, no, this will do for the night. Oh, it's a beautiful morning here on the Paru River at Eulo. We're heading off today, only another 120 or 130 or 150 k's. Just got into Thargomindah for one night, just to catch up on a bit of washing we've got to do. So we'll stay at the caravan park there, so we've got power and everything. The tanks need topping up as well with water, and then we refuel, and then we'll head to Nakundra. Well, hopefully we get down the river there at Nakundra. If it's open, which I think it should be by now, haven't any rain for fuel. We just called into Lake Bindagully. It's a Bindagully. It's about 40 k's east of Thargomindah, just for a look. It's another free camp spot. We just thought we'd just come in for a look. I've had a bit of rain here. There's one other caravan up in there. Just a little narrow track coming in off the road. Just coming into Thargomindah. Booked into the caravan park, but we can't get in at 10 o'clock and it's only just after 9, so we'll probably go and park, go fuel up and then park up somewhere for half an hour or so before we can get into the caravan park. Just got to do some washing. And yeah, fill up the water tank again. Hopefully we can get to Nakundra tomorrow and camp down the river there, hopefully. 3 days there at the Cundra if we can get down. Plenty of water on the road on the way in here, so a fair bit of rain. Just going for a walk, just down from the caravan park. We did this walk last time we were out here 3 years ago. There's people up here, Dale. Yeah, and it's a dog off-leash park area, so it's a huge big bush block. The river's just down there. And the gate's each end. So old Rufus could get a run. We just tied him up because there's some people down here. The flies are still pretty friendly. Are they, Chrissy?
Yes.
Them flies are pretty friendly.
Absolutely. Wouldn't be without them. We need a good Australian salute.
There's the river just down through there. I see you can hire canoes up at the caravan park. Oh, not canoes, kayaks they are really. And push bikes.
We'll cut through to the showgrounds.
Yep. As long as you know where we're going. But I got no idea. Can you remember the showgrounds, can you? And we just pull up for a bit of a spell at this little rest bloody shelter shed type thing. Just gonna head over to the food works and get some bread and stuff. Nice little spot. Swimming pool straight across the road. It's a quiet little town, isn't it? No one around, no traffic and that. Another person on the street. Just on our way to the Cundra now. It's only 120 odd k's to go. We'll just leave Thargomindah. So, because he reckons we'll be there just in time for breakfast. And we rang him up yesterday and the campground's open, so we should be able to get down the river. But yeah, no fires. There's a fire ban off this area, so that's a bit of a bummer. But we'll drag out the bloody barbecue tonight, I think. And maybe get a good spot down here. Oh well, we're camped at Nakunda on the Thompson River, the Wilson River actually this one is. There we got it in alright. It's a little bit wet in places, but the track wasn't too bad, a little bit narrow. A few overhanging trees we had to watch out for. And we come down through there, and you can see there's a bit of a drop. It wasn't wet, it had been wet before. But I see there's another track up here, maybe that we could have went out through there or come back in through there. We might do some exploring tomorrow. It's just so bloody windy this afternoon. We've been here 3 or 4 hours, but we just haven't been able to do anything because of bloody wind. It's just been sitting inside and just had a bit of a poppy nap. Yeah, no, the old Atlantic went well. There's Chrissy taking Rufus for a bit of a walk. He's loving it. Just off the lead today, and he even had a bit of a knee-deep swim in the water in the river. And I set a few opera house pots in shrimp pot in about half an hour ago, so just after a bit of bait I'm going to throw a line in tomorrow. The only thing I had for bait was some of Rufus' bloody dog pellets, so we'll see what he did like me throwing them into the bloody water, so we'll see how we go with that. But yeah, it's a nice spot. There's a couple of caravans here and right up the other end, nowhere near us, that's good. She's a good spot. A couple of days here would be nice if this wind drops down. Well, the sun's just coming up over the Wilson River at Dacundra. A little bit fresh this morning, but we had the diesel heater going from about 3 o'clock this morning, and that heated the van up nice. It's a nice 24 degrees in there at the moment. I think it feels like about 7 out here. Yeah, it's a good camp spot, plenty of room. Little Roofy's got his jacket on. Not too keen on the cold weather. Yeah, no, beautiful spot. Beautiful. So peaceful. No flies yet and no wind. Just went out for a bit of a walk this morning. Our camp's down there, probably about half a K, I guess. And there's a big clearing down this end. Would have been a good spot to camp. There's a little bit of mud we would have had to go through, but not much. It's solid underneath. It's starting to dry up pretty good now. I don't think we would have had trouble. Yeah, the river's just there. And a fire pit sort of thing there. And a little creek flowing into, so probably would have been right to fish from there. Yeah, but no, good spot. Bruce is enjoying his walk. Bit of freedom. Just heading back into our camp now from our walk. There's some nice birds around, these little green parrots, grass parrots. I'm going to bring my good camera down tomorrow morning and my telescopic lens and the tripod and see if I can get some photos of them. There's heaps of bird life, that's all we've seen. We haven't seen any roos or emus or anything. I didn't even see a pig. She's a bit worried in case we did. Yeah, no. Yeah, so I'll get some good photos tomorrow, hopefully. We're just going exploring. That's the pub just up there in front of us. And we come in a different way last night, yesterday lunchtime. So we thought we'd come out this way for a look and see if it's a bit easier, not so narrow to get the caravan in. It looks like at least there's no mud or anything, and there's no gullies we had to go over, or well, there's a little bit of mud here, not much. But yeah, no, we'll I think we'll bring the caravan this way. This is the road just up the front there, Dale. Hey. Hey.
No, we won't be. Bringing the caravan this way.
Yeah, it's a bit slippery. I don't even think we'll drive too. Maybe we've better have gotten that way. I think we'll get the caravan through there in 4-wheel drive, no worries. We'll have it up on the track. Oh well, poking along. Just heading back to our camp. We were up at, just went up to the Dacundra pub for a look and a bit of a chat to the lady up there. This might be a dead end, is it?
No, just keep going.
And there's a camp job. So yeah, we thought we'd come back this way. This is probably the way we'll bring the caravan back, I'm guessing. There's a little bit of mud back up Galway. Well, I think we'd get through it okay, but a bit of mud here too. Yeah, so yeah, had a nice cup of coffee at the pub. I think it's the first time I've ever had a coffee at a pub. Yeah, this is the way we brought the caravan in. Probably got a couple of scratches on it as well. That's the back of our camp, but we're going to go up further up the river and have a look. we're just leaving Nakundra. Just spent 2 days on the Nakundra waterhole. What a great
Take
camp!
the next right.
And what a great camp!
Wari Gate Road.
Where are you going, huh?
Yeah, what a great camp it was down there. The wind was bad the first day. Second day it eased down a bit. Flies weren't too bad really. Yeah, I said the camp was gone today. But yeah, no, great camp. Recommend it to anybody. Oh well, we camped at Eromanga for the night at the caravan park here. It's just a basic park, but it's only $20 a night, so you can't go wrong. Showers and toilets are okay for $20, but yeah, and we're quite happy. Did about 4 loads of washing, filled the water tank up, so both water tanks. They reckon the water's supposed to be pretty good here, so we'll be right. We're heading off to going to camp on Cooper's Creek tomorrow night, I think. We've stayed there a few times before. We're going to have a look, see how busy it is. If it's not too bad, we'll stay there. And if it's too busy or we don't feel like staying, we'll just go another, I think it's another 90 k's to the Thompson River. And we'll camp on the free camp there for a couple of nights and do some fishing, hopefully, and see if I can get some redpool or something. Yeah, not a bad park. $20, like I said, pretty happy with it. Doing the housework. Housewife's work's never done, Dale.
Yeah, housework's never done.
I'll be wearing my boots in there in a minute to get chased out with that broom. Oh, we're just leaving Eromanga. We're going to head towards Windora. Have a look at the camp there, see what it's like. And they got this dinosaur sculpture just out of town, and it's called Notosaurus. A couple of little baby Notosauruses. So we thought we'd pull up and take a few photos and get Rufus's mandatory photo taken in front of the dinosaurs. Yeah, it's just a little park. Hey, Rufus. Yeah, we're parked over there. Must be doing some road work, couldn't get right into it. Yeah, I don't know what the significance of it all is. They got fairy lights over, so it would have been really nice to come down last night. Is that Roof? Yeah, that's pretty cool. Oh well, on the road again.